Hi, it's me, Sheila Truelove, and I'm back here with you today. And as you know, Sunday was Mother's Day. I was going through something on YouTube here, and I found something that I found very interesting, and I thought I'd like to share it with you, all of you who are out there, who are mothers and who are hardworking moms, and you may feel unappreciated. I know there's many, many times when I have felt so unappreciated. Really. Well, this here is from Stillhouse, and it's entitled The Value of a Mom. Let's listen in.
It's often said there's no job more important than being a mom. And yet, for all its value, it doesn't pay a dime. But what if it did? According to a recent salary survey, the market value of a mom was estimated. They found that being a mom isn't just one job. It's at least 10 jobs, and can be as many as 20. And doing all those jobs takes more than 90 hours a week. The typical jobs and hours invested look something like this. Daycare teacher, 13.7 hours. Chef, 13.9 hours. Housekeeper, 14.8 hours. Psychologist, 7.6 hours. Laundry, 6.3 hours. Computer operator, 8.9 hours. Facilities manager, 10.7 hours. Janitor, 7.7 hours. Chauffeur, 7.9 hours. Oh, and household CEO, 3.2 hours. The annual base salary for performing those jobs full-time would be about $37,000.
Did you hear what they said? The average pay for all the things that a mom does, a mom. Think about that. I remember when I was raising my son and my daughter, and I was a single parent. So I really had the weight heavily on me, It was rough. It was rough. But my Heavenly Father, Jehovah God, and Jesus Christ got me through. But nobody was paying me $37,022 a year for all the heavy duty and all the work that I was doing. Now check this out. Listen even further.
Pretty average. But add in overtime, and moms earn an additional $76,000.
Now, if you add in the overtime, it comes out to $75,941. There was nobody paying me any of that. And you have some women who are moms, but at least they have a husband or whatever to help them out, so that maybe they don't have to pay that much out. I was a mom, a single mom. Like I said, my husband had cheated on me, and I had to let him go. My son and my daughter was 4 and 5 years old when I had to dead him. So I was a single mom, pulling all of these things that you heard them say, single-handedly. But I give all credit to my Heavenly Father, Jehovah God, and Jesus Christ, because that's the only way I managed to do this. And it would be so nice. It would be so nice if my children would really take time to think about these things and really show some appreciation. It would really be so nice.
Salary of nearly $113,000 a year. What about working moms?
Working.
After putting in a full day on the job, they come home and work an additional 60 hours a week.
That was me.
That would add almost $67,000 to their full-time salaries.
Wow.
What this means is that what we've always believed is true. The many roles and the endless hours of being a mom really do add up to be one of the most demanding and important jobs any one person can do.
That's right.
But what about the things you can't measure in dollars and cents? What's the value of a nurturing spirit, a fierce protector, a passionate champion, of seeing us through hard days, sleepless nights, our deepest fears, to be the one we always go to,
It's true.
we always trust, and who knows us completely? How can you put a price on a mother's hug, a mother's kiss, a mother's prayer, a mother's sacrifice, a mother's hopes, a mother's dreams? There is no price, no salary, no compensation for what only a mother can give, for what only a mother can do. Only one word can even begin to describe it: love. To always have love, see love, and be loved. That's the value of a mom we'll never be able to repay.
I had to play that because I heard it and it brought me to tears, you know. All I ask my kids to do is to please value me. Like the Bible says, you're supposed to respect and honor. And when you take the word honor from the Greek form, you know, the Hebrew scriptures was written in Greek. And when you translate that from Greek to English, honor means to value. Do I feel like my kids value me? My son, he's got his moments, you know. My daughter, please, no, not at all. Because in her eyes, if you don't make money, everything has got to be material with her. If you don't have money, material things, everything's got to be material with her, you know. I don't feel loved by her. I don't feel valued by her. My son, he has his moments. He's been really good to me, my son. But even that is starting to cool off, you know, and it's kind of sad. But I listen to this, and I'm sure there's so many more mothers out there who feel exactly the way I do, unappreciated. Nobody values me. I don't even care about attention. My main thing, I'm telling you, in life, anywhere I go, I want to be valued. And when I think in terms of the word value, I think of like a diamond ring that costs, let's say, $1 million, $1 billion, or whatever. Anytime you get something like that, let me give you one of those Elizabeth Taylor diamond rings. You know how much a person's going to value that? What happens when you value something? You take good care of it. You take good care of it. You spend lots of time with it, looking at it, hanging out with it, wanting to show it off. You want to go around and show it off, as long as you got good protection, of course. I hope you're better, you know. But I guess, you know, my prayers will eventually be answered. It'll be answered, hopefully. You know, so that's why I'm fasting right now. I'm doing my fast. I just got through making the most incredible chicken, and I have salad, but that's for my lunch tomorrow because I can't do anything except for liquids. I'm having smoothies. You know, I'm fasting because, you know, they say when you fast, it helps your prayers to get answered. And I'm praying to God that He reunite my family to be like a soul food. I don't know if any of you seen that movie Soul Food. That's the way I want my family. That would show me that my kids absolutely value me. Value me, you know. I don't think I'm asking for too much. I don't think so. We have a Saturday dinner every Saturday or every other Saturday. We have our family back together every Saturday for dinner. We talk about what's been going on throughout the week, what's been weighing them down, what's been troubling them. We play games. We have the most incredible gluten-free, because my children are allergic to gluten. So I have the most greatest gluten-free cookbooks ever. We can even take turns going to each other's house every other Saturday. My son every Saturday, my daughter every other Saturday, because my son, he's not married. My daughter, she has a husband, she has kids. You know, she has kind of a lot on her plate. But every other Saturday, I don't think I'm asking for too much. There was a time when we met every single Saturday, and we used to be like soul food. And all of a sudden, because of religious differences, man-made, whatever, it just messed us up, you know. Busting up families is not a good thing. Anything that could go around busting up families, I'm sorry. I can't associate that with having God's backing. I'm sorry. You know, a bunch of man-made rules and all of this craziness, it busts up my family. A lot of these things are busting up so many families. Go on YouTube and you see families being busted up left and right. Marriages being destroyed all over the place. And I know my Heavenly Father has He's not guiding that. I'm sorry, He's not. But I just wanted to play this for you. And I wanted to make note of this so I could play this for myself also from time to time. But guess what, Tubies? I do appreciate you listening. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Until next time, darlings, we'll talk again. Deuces.